Well, it seems we've come to that magical time of the year again. The time where I talk about one of my favorite video game series that involves swords, magic, and blue hair. Welcome back to Fire Emblem February. It's a time-honored tradition here. Or at least, it has been since last year, since I've only ever actually done this once. Last year I reviewed quite a few Fire Emblem games during this month, but while I did hit a lot of them, I didn't quite cover them all. As you've heard me say a dozen times, and have probably heard a dozen times from other Fire Emblem related videos, Fire Emblem was a series that got its start in Japan but stayed overseas for quite some time. It wasn't until through the success of another game, Advance Wars, and the popularity of two Fire Emblem characters in Super Smash Bros. Named Marth and Roy, that the West would receive its first Fire Emblem game, and then several more to follow. But with that said, there's still that whole issue there are half a dozen Fire Emblem games the West never received, and we never thought we would actually get the chance to play. At least until now. In recent years, there's been several hardworking fans that have translated all of the Japanese Fire Emblem games into English, so be sure to hug your local weeaboo the next time you see them because they made this happen. Of course, we still can't get legitimate English copies of these games, but let's not talk about that. Also, don't ask me where to get these, just Google it and let's never speak of it again. So by this point, you probably know where this is going. For this year's Fire Emblem February, I'm going to be reviewing every Fire Emblem game that was released in Japan, but not North America, with a few exceptions. I'm not going to be reviewing the first three games, but that's because the first game was remade as Shadow Dragon, and I've already covered that. I will review the third game, which got a remake on the DS, but not the actual original game itself. I also won't be reviewing Fire Emblem Gaiden because, well, quite frankly, it's not worth it and I don't want to. Not only that, but in the writing of this video, Nintendo has announced a remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden on the 3DS slated to come out in a few months, so you can just wait until then. Unfortunately, due to me preparing for Fire Emblem February, I haven't had a lot of time to make a full-fledged video for January at the end of the month. I said I was going to do 2 videos every month, and I'm already slacking on that, so this is going to be it. That being said, if you come back next month, it's just going to be Fire Emblem, and more Fire Emblem. So I hope to see you then.